Welcome to the Solar Astrognan. So today's topic is about the Pitru Paksha and what is the importance of the Pitru Paksha. See, Pitru Paksha is very important as per the Hindu tradition, because the Pitru Devatas, that is our ancestors, will come in the form of any kind of relatives, any kind of any of the Jantu, or any of the crow, or any of the cow also. So there is a possibility of taking any form and coming to the earth, and whatever the desire is there for them, they'll try to fulfill that. Okay, this is one important thing which you need to note it down. I am telling you one of the secrets also in this. See, whichever if you are not offering any kind of gratitude towards your Pitru Devatas, then it will affect your Leo. That is, it will be affected in the Leo Rasi, that is Simha Rasi. So especially the Makha Nakshatra, which indicates the Pitru Devatas, that will be affected if you are not going to do the Pitru Karma properly. See, every year we have a Tithi where our ancestors have reached the Paramapada. We call it as Paramapada, that is going to the higher level of the soul. So this is very important, that Pitru Paksha, in Pitru Paksha days, we have 15 days of Pitru Paksha. That is, we need to, every day we need to remember our ancestors and we are very much we need to give gratitude to them, because of them only we are here. So that is our responsibility. Each person is born with 5 runas, that is Pitru Runa, Deva Runa, Rishi Runa, Matu Runa and Pitru Runa. See, these 5 runas, that is 5 debts, is everybody is carrying on their head. So all these 5 runas should be cleared in this birth only. See, the human janma is very unique, very after going through lot of yonis, you are coming to the human form, that you are taking a human birth. So in this human birth only, there is a lot of opportunities are there to not to take a birth again, because all are trying to get the moksha only. Our major intention to take a human birth is to get the moksha. So if you want to get the moksha, there should be a neutral position where there should be no papa karma or no punya karma. It should be in a neutral position, then only you can get the moksha. So what I am telling you is, try to understand this point and do whatever the Pitru karmas are there, do it properly. And if at all you are not doing that, this is the right time to start it again. Anybody who has not done the Pitru karmas from lot many of years, this is the right time to take a decision and do it. Because if you are not going to do the Pitru karma properly, the generations will suffer. In your house there will be lot of, in your family there will be lot of sufferings related to the marriage, related to the children, and related to the many other properties issue also. So try to do that, and you will get a very good result. And most prominently, if you are as per the astrological this thing, if you are any ascendant, wherever your Leo is coming, that place will be affected if you are not going to do the Pitru karma properly. So you can check it in your horoscope, how the Pitru karma, if you are not doing that, how it is affecting it. Say suppose you are a Sagittarius ascendant, the 9th place will come. Then the 9th place is your luck place, Bhagyasthana. See, Bhagyasthana will get affected. If you are Leo ascendant, then you are going to get lot of sufferings. So try to understand that and do properly the whatever the Pitru karma is you need to do, you need to perform. And one more thing is, whichever the favorite food is there for your ancestors, try to ask your elders, like if you have mother and father, try to ask what was the food which was eaten by your grandfather or grandmother, which was favorite to them. So try to offer that food, because in the Pitru this thing also, Pitru Tithis also, what they will do is, they will cook the favorite dish of that person who is not there with us, and they will offer to the Brahman who is sitting in the place of the Pitru Devatas. See, generally we do Pitru Pujas, that is Pitru Tarpanas and all. Though what we will do is we will call three Brahmins and tell them to sit there, and we will do the Avahana, like we will call them to and take a position, and what we will do is, that is Avahana we will tell. So we will tell them to eat whatever is offered by us. So we will cook a food which was very favorite to them, because they are pleased to that. In that form they will come to their body and they will have that. So this is the Hindu tradition which we are following from lot many years. So don't break that rules and regulations. Try to follow the rules and regulations and be happy, because this is very important. The Pitru Paksha is very important. So try to do all the Pitru. If at all you do not know the generations, who is your third generation, like you need to go back to the three generations and tell their names. If you do not know also, not a problem. You manasik, that is mentally you think of them, give the gratitude towards mentally also, that will also do. And offer food to any of the Anadh ashram or any of the Brahman who is in the temple, who is serving to the god. You can offer them also. So you can do the Brahmana puja and offer the we to call it as the Swayampaka Dana. Swayampaka Dana is nothing but all the items which you use on the daily basis, that is rice, wheat flour, jaggery, milk, ghee, and all any kind of vegetables, that all salt and all kind of vegetables should be given to the Brahman on the name of the your ancestors. That is called the Swayampaka Dana. That also you can offer it. Okay, and try to do whatever I said, and I'll come out with the more videos. Subscribe the channel. Thank you.